Now, what's up, everybody? So we've been doing the floorboards on this whole 56 right here, and we
about got it finished.
Yeah, we put in a parts order list last week before.
Yeah,
and they started coming in. So for this old Comet, we got a new fuel tank back here for it. I got a fuel sending unit.
New headliner.
New headliner.
That's fancy.
We have new window sills coming for it. They should be here today, I believe.
Definitely. That way we can get in there and paint all that and put it back where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and Dean thought he wanted some fancy white boxes, and we're about to bust one of them open so we can see what he ordered in these fancy white boxes.
Right.
You got him some wheels for the car.
Very excited about these wheels.
We went with a 15x4 for the front, 15x8 in the back.
Went with those.
Yeah, so he went with them 5-star SSRs from Jegs. It should really
I hope it sets the car off, man.
pop this old girl off.
Heck yeah. Kind of happy about that. We got some tires we're going to go try to get put on the front. They come in, so
yeah,
get that done today.
So we're going to knock that out, and hopefully we'll be back within 2 hours.
But anyway, let's get started on there.
We're going to do a little unboxing right here real quick, and then
Put some tires on it.
Put some tires on. And all right, y'all, check it out. We made it back from the tire shop. We got these little old tires mounted. Go on this here car.
Supposed to be working on that one today, but you know,
yeah,
shiny parts get people sidetracked. So
yeah,
as sidetracked as they can get.
We're excited about this.
Heck yeah, it's gonna look good.
So we're gonna pop this off real quick. Set that one on, or one of them on.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Last time we left off on this car, it was before Thanksgiving, I believe, or right at it.
Probably, yes.
So we didn't work on it any of the end of the year.
Yeah.
We led over into 2024 now, so we're getting back on the Comet. Today, I'm thinking we're going to try to put this heater box back in the car.
Yeah, he's fairly adamant about having this heater box in his car for some reason. So we're going to attempt to...
That's the old firewall.
This is the firewall from the original Comet firewall. So we're going to try to adapt it to the Mustang front end and the
make sure we got
similar location where it was at. We're going to have a heater in this thing.
And then we're going to get on this cowl panels also. That's another thing.
Yeah, we're going to pull the front end off of it just for easier access.
Yeah, so we can, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's all we're going to get started on. Last time you guys seen it, we put the back seat in it.
Yeah. It's got its new wheels on it.
New wheels on it, yeah.
Now, the back ones, we're waiting on tires whenever we get them ordered. Still searching and looking and whatnot. But
I think that's about it.
Yeah. And yesterday, we worked, but we didn't record. We done prep work on the 56 out here. On the floorboards to get ready to start seam sealing and painting it. The last video we just put out was putting in the floor pans and everything. Excuse my well box seat since we took the seats out. But yeah, we got her ground down. It's ready to seam seal it and put some paint on it and then put the sound deadening we got on it. But for right now, we want to paint them both at the same time while we're working back on the Comet.
Get it all done in one shot.
And then we'll paint them both. Do all that good stuff. But we're going to, I guess we're going to jerk his front end off.
Yeah.
Since y'all ain't seen us do that in a while, we'll flip this thing on fast record and we'll jerk that off, I guess.
That works for me.
All right, y'all. Well, there's our mess in all of its glory.
It's a pretty big mess.
Yeah, we done good. So the plan's to get this in this area right here somewhere. Which all we actually need is the hose, the mountain bolts. Just that piece there, really. So we're going to figure out all this, and once we get a plan put together, we will cut the camera back on, and we're going to roll the car forward too, I think.
I was going to say, it might be easier to go to the inside with that, where we cut it out from that firewall.
Yeah, maybe.
Just cut the holes out.
Yeah. All righty. Y'all, well, we got this thing somewhat staged on how we're going to set it in there. We got some cutting and stuff to do here, but Dean's been in here working. I had something come up I had to handle real quick. We're going to finish cutting out. We're going to keep some of them lines, though. And we'll turn this back on here in a few minutes. All right, y'all. Well, there's that hole. So I'm going to see if I can get in there and fill it up with some more metal. Sorry, I'm yelling. I got my earplugs in. So we can get that thing filled in. So I'm going to, I guess we're going to drag the welder or move the car.
Either way.
Probably need to roll the car over a little ways. And Dean's going to start. What are you going to work on?
Help you lay that in, I guess.
We'll make a pocket.
Make a pocket, yeah.
All right. Well, we got it rolled up here. Our mess in here. I really can't get a good angle to film in there, so
Unfortunately not.
I'm just going to cut the camera off, and I'll cut it back on as we make progress. All right, y'all. So last time we was in the shop, we was working on getting this heater box mounted, and this is what we've come up with. Seeing as the two firewalls had different angles, we had to basically make a pocket. So we made us a pocket for the Comet firewall to adapt to the Mustang firewall. So now we're going to finish filling this in, make it look good. And then we're going to fill in some of these holes and stuff here that we've got to get rid of or we're not using.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Dean's got his awesome table.
Doing some little templates here to fill in these.
Fill in this bottom hole for sure. We're going to start down there with that one.
Don't want AC all the time.
Yeah. But I just want to give y'all an update where we're at, and we're going to get this knocked out real quick. That shouldn't take but just a minute, and then we'll be back. All right, y'all. Well, unfortunately, the last day we worked, we kind of got into a work mode and we didn't do any hardly recording.
Not much at all, did we?
No, we just worked and worked and worked. So I figure we need to give y'all an overview on where we're at as far as what we done, where we're at, and everything. I put the phone on tripod, but might as well get it down. So we got our heater box pocket cut out here, welded up. So now the heater box sits flush, goes to this stovepipe right here, and that's where it takes fresh air in, turns outside air into heat.
Into heat, sure enough.
Yeah. And then we went and we filled all of our holes on the firewall that were not needed. Oh, we need that one. And we need those. But the rest of them, except for one or two, we filled up, got everything hopefully watertight. And then we got working some more and started cutting out this cowl.
This is where your fender apron goes in here. So you don't want to I don't want to lose that location personally.
Yeah, we need to keep where our fenders tie in. Probably where they need to be.
Yeah.
So we capped all this, got the rust out, done it here, and then I put a filler panel over that intake right there. Don't know if we're gonna keep that or not or what, but it's on this side. And then we got some spots right here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we got a spot right there we got to fix now. And get all that.
It's a problem. It's all hidden underneath here. So
yeah, this was not a good design, I reckon, when Ford done this back in the 60s. And then same thing over here. Got all that ready to be put together. Trying to figure out what to do here. Then of course the rust keeps going and going and going up to here on both sides, really.
mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at. So we're going to continue working on the passenger side because it's far worse than this side. And,
I'm going to try to get the rust under control. If it doesn't work, then we can order a cowl panel or something.
Yeah, we can. You can cut this off and order them.
Yeah. I think we're going to give it a shot to try to fix it.
Yeah, it's worth a shot to fix it ourselves. Try to. I mean, worst thing we do is screw it up.
See it.
Won't be the first time. But we're going to flip this thing over, and I don't know if we're going to cut it off or record fast for a minute or what, but give y'all an update. All right, y'all. So in between all this welding we're doing here, when we got these wheels and tires, they don't fit in the fender. The fender fits like right on top of them right here. And it kicks the fender out.
About 3 inches?
Couple inches.
Couple inches, yeah.
And it has lowering springs on the front of it. So Dean got online and ordered a set of stock SM95 Mustang coil springs. So we're going to lay off this welding and cutting and grinding for a moment, and we're going to swap these springs out and see if that gets our height we need. Or lifts it too much, probably, honestly.
I'm thinking what else, man.
Yeah, because this is a big issue we've got right here with the front end and the Mustang front end and the Comet fenders.
Because when you turn the tire, of course, it's going to hit the fender, and then it's not going to.
Yeah. So we're going to flip this thing over, and we're going to start jerking this stuff apart and see if we can get these springs changed out fairly easy. Probably ain't going to be. It's going to be a pain.
It's always a pain.
All right, y'all. So we got the spring out the driver's side here already. And what, we're 3 coils?
Big difference. Someone has already cut these, and then they put
these deals in there.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a disaster. So we're going to
put these back in there and see what we got.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, y'all?
Last time we worked on this car, we changed these front springs in this thing, and you talk about a job. So we didn't end up doing a lot of videoing on it, but we did finally get them replaced. I think one was 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, the first one really kicked our butts.
And the second one went together in 20, 30 minutes. It was real quick. So
we learned on the first one, and Dean had done this one by himself, actually. So, yeah, that's good.
The reason behind changing the springs out is because the fender set's about this high on the wheel. It's kind of low, and it's going to affect the turning of the car. So that was the whole reason behind raising the front up.
Yeah, and I think it raised it 2.5 inches.
Every bit of it.
We went from 18 to 21, 23.
I think it's 23. Yeah, I might have to put a tape on.
That's more than 2. That's like 4 inches.
I think so.
But yeah, we done that. The car's sitting up. It's squatted now. Carolina squat through and through.
It is. It's tooted a little bit.
Which is still, it don't have the shocks in the rear, so that's probably going to bring it up a little bit more in the rear.
So they're in the mail. Supposed to be here today. I was kind of waiting on them to get here, but you know, they didn't show up. So,
and then the day before that, when we got done, we was welding all this stuff in. We ran out of gas, of course. So Dean's going to jump back on that. I got a little piece over here I'm making. So when he gets that done, we'll get it tacked in over here, and we'll continue. Our plan is to get this done today.
Yeah, the whole cowl done.
Yeah, and put the front end on it because we need to see where we sit at.
Kind of excited about that part.
Yeah.
But y'all stay with us, and we'll see what we can get accomplished today.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. We finally got big boy bottle. We're excited about that too. But thank y'all for watching if you made it this far. All right, Dino, what we got going on now?
Well, looks like we got it welded in as good as possible.
Yeah, that
On the
thing.
inside.
Yeah, it's tacked in, or it's welded in here. Oh, let's see. We went ahead, got this one done on the inside where the stovepipe is. So now,
We'll add a little seam sealer to it, so when it does rain and rain comes in through the top of the cowl panel, it won't drench to the inside of the car. So
right.
we'll seal it up, and then actually we're going to do your floorboards next.
Yeah, since we got the seam sealer open, and we want to get this seam sealed before we start putting the rest of these missing pieces on there. So we're gonna knock that out, and then I'm gonna run out here to the old 56 and clean all these parts I got waiting for this thing out of it, so we can do the floorboard nip. Yeah. But then he's gonna do that, and I'm gonna clean this out real quick and clean the car out, blow it out. And Copper's gonna lay right here and wait.
Take it easy.
All right, well, he's gonna do that, and I'm gonna jump over here. I'm not even gonna record this because this is just what it is. We'll show y'all the aftermath of the mess we make when we're done.
It's going to be a mess. There's always a mess.
All right, y'all. I don't think y'all can actually see. I'm gonna be in the way probably, but all right. Well, that's mine. It ain't beautiful, but it'll work. I like it. Dino doing his over here. I'm gonna drop this front seat and knock it out. I probably should have sanded this floor first, but you know what? It'll be like that. All right, y'all. So yesterday we got this cow finished. The last part before this part right here will be us finishing up, putting small pieces in and everything. And then we got our seam sealer and we laid it to it. It looks rough. That's the first time I've ever messed with it. I think it's the first time Dean's messed with it too. So we learned. But this seam sealer, it shouldn't leak, and if it does, we got more.
We'll figure it out when that happens, if it does.
So now we're going to throw the front end on it real quick and see our height difference, because we just checked again and we gained 4 inches with stock springs back in it.
Yeah, those other springs were cut way down.
Yeah, man, them things was butchered. Just cut and them little spacer deals in, and I don't know what.
I guess they overcut them or something.
Yeah.
And then tried to raise it back up. So it was interesting, to say the least, on that.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, we're going to, I guess, roll this car forward a little bit so we can get around it and drag the front end over here and throw it on real quick, just so we can take it back off. But we need to see what it looks like.
Maybe the wheels will clear the top of the fenders here. Maybe the fenders.
Maybe it will. It'll be way high.
That'll take
At this
care.
rate, we might as well just put a straight axle on in front of it and call it a gasser.
Right. That's the way it looks, isn't it?
But all right, we're going to throw that on there real quick and we'll be back. All right, y'all. Well, we got it on there, and we've got all the room for activities under the front tires now. You gotta worry about it scrubbing, that's for sure.
Not at all. Before it was down here, way down here. And those new springs help this
I
thing
guess
out.
it's actually factory ride height fish. Way it looks. Yeah, I think we've got 2-inch drop springs in the rear, or 2-inch blocks in the rear, lowering blocks.
And it's about level with the front end on it. It's close, ain't it?
Yeah, I like it. What do you think of it?
Man, I'm excited about this car.
I love the stance the way it was prior, but I guess it'll work.
Come a long way from riding around in it as a little 8, 9-year-old kid. You know it.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Shoot, yeah.
About 30 years difference too. But
Well, and it took us 6 hours to get the thing off the trailer when we got it over here that day.
yeah, didn't have any wheels or anything on it.
Yeah.
Took me about 4.5 to put on the trailer. Helped with the tractor too.
Yeah. Sweet. Moving forward, that's all we can do.
Well, guys, we got the front end put back on. We got plenty of clearance now. Before the fenders were hitting the top of the tires.
As we've mentioned.
Kind of sucked a little bit because I thought we was going to have to go buy some more parts. But evidently we got some springs in. And we went that route and it raised it up 4 inches.
Yeah.
And so now the front fenders clear the wheels. So happy about that.
Yeah, we got plenty of room for activities. I mean.
Finally got the fenders and all just put back on just temporarily. We're going to take it off. We're going to do some more painting and cleaning up.
Try to get the firewall fully finished eventually.
Other than that, I think this is going to wrap this video up today.
Yeah, we should have enough to make a video out of what we got.
Get it out
with
there.
This firewall and everything we've done. So yeah, y'all, thank you for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think, and we'll be back soon with another one. Appreciate all y'all.